Hello, Kimberly from Cantey Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your site and actually beat your competitors online. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm actually going to make this video as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you have any questions, we can quickly set up a quick 5-minute phone call. And if not, no problem. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips that you could apply right to the site. So we'll talk about content, citations, and backlinks today. So the first thing we'll talk about is content. And I'm on your page. Google recommends having about 1,500 words, and that's going to help you to beat out the competitors. Google really loves content, so the more you have, the higher they're going to rank you. You guys probably have, I would say, under 300 to 400 words. So definitely getting closer to that 1,500 would help a lot. I'm also going to show you one of your competitors, Premier Roofing. And the reason why is because if our goal is to climb ahead in the rankings and to get in the top page, Premier Roofing is really kind of standing in our way. But also, if you want to see how to do it, why not look at one of the companies that's doing it the best in the area right now? So if we look at Premier's site, we're going to see they don't have anywhere near 1,500 either. But they do probably have, I would say, a little closer to 5, maybe even 600. And that might be a little generous. But they do have a little more than what you guys have right now. The idea being if you guys beat them in the 3 topics we talk about today, you would beat them in the overall rankings as well. The other reason it's important to have a lot of content is the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into it. I've just put in Roofing Columbia SC here for my example. This one brings a lot of volume. We can see these companies at the top here are paying for ads, and this is the first thing that new customers would see. The next thing we're going to find is the map section or map pack, also called GMB or Google My Business. And the top 3 companies show up here based on citations. And they show up in this little preview window, and the top 3 are going to get the most attention and visitors to their site because they're just more visible on the main page. You don't have to view all to see them. The way to get on here is our second topic, which is citations. And that's just to get your business name, address, and phone number listed into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to get to what we call the organic section. We're going to get 10 results that show up on every page down here. And these all show up based on our Google kind of algorithm, which we now know has to do with content, keywords, and we'll talk about backlinks in a little bit. So we've put in Roofing Columbia SC. We can rank the results. So number 1 for this keyword is going to go to Premier Roofing. Number 2 is going to go to Crescent Construction. And number 3 is going to go to the Better Business Bureau Roofers You Can Trust in Columbia. So the Better Business Bureau is actually a directory. Top 3 are really going to get the most attention, but you really want to get on the top page, which is just in the top 10. For any keyword. So I've taken your website, canteygutters.com. I plugged it into a program that I pay for called Eris. It helps me just to kind of analyze the site, see how it's performing. I can see right now you guys don't have any headers on the top of your page. If you did, it would look like what Premier's looks like, where they have these up here. And you can put your business name as well as a few keywords there as well. So if we dive into the numbers, we're going to talk about backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks are just links that you guys have on your site. Right now you're showing up for about 4. And these are just links when people click them, they're going to redirect back to your site. And then referring domains are the actual sites that these links are on. So if we use Facebook Business as an example, if you have a Facebook business page, then your Facebook business page would be your referring domain. And the part where it has your link for your website, that would be the backlink. And if you click on it, you're going to be redirected back. Now, the more websites you have pointing back to your site, that's going to raise this UR number, which is your trust. And this number here is your power. And these are really important for your site to help you to rank higher and to beat your competitors. Now, because we're not showing any trust ranking right now, that tells us we're actually not getting any keywords showing up right now either. So you're going to be hard to find in searches. And because we're not showing these are what bring us the visitors, we can see that we have 0 actual visitors coming to the site right now. So let's hop over to Premier and just kind of see what they're doing. We see that they have over 2,000 backlinks that are going to direct people back to their site. And these are on these 266 websites. Right now, because they have 266 sites pointing at their site, their trust with Google is a 33, which they're also being found for about 1,400 keywords because of that. And because they have this many keywords, we're finding that they have 621 actual visitors to their site every single month. So let's just take a quick look at a few of their keywords. First thing we just want to look at is what's the volume on, how many people are searching them. So for Premier Roofing, 3,100 because it's a bit of a national term and they have multiple branches, so they have a large volume. But for your specific area, Columbia SC, Roofing Columbia SC, 100. Let's see. Roofing Companies Columbia SC, another 100. Roof Repair Columbia SC, another 100. And that's just 3 that, we could scroll down, there's a lot more. But that's just 3 of the top ones right there. Now, to be in the position, you really want to be in those top 10, and that's going to get you on the first page. And that's really where all the visitors are. 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. So let's look at Roofing Columbia SC. Where Premier's ranked number 1, they're going to get 27 visitors to the website of the 100. So typically at number 1, you're going to expect between 20 and 37% of the total volume. So we can see that they have that. And the more keywords that you can get in the top 10 for, you just really want to get as many as possible. So every area you service, then finding all the top keywords for the area. And then the traffic just starts to kind of add up. As just kind of a reference, if you have about 100 visitors coming to your site, typically that's going to equal about 20 to 30 actual phone calls. And then that really depends what your closing ratios are for the percentages for that. But typically, with most companies, I think that's on a conservative side, between 2 and 4 jobs a month for every 100 visitors. Now that you guys have the info, obviously, if you're not looking to grow, you don't have to do anything with it. If you guys are looking to grow, you want more customers, you want to build a business, you want more of an online presence, maybe you have someone you use, you can show them the video if they perform these services that we talked about. If not, we can just set up a quick 5 or 10 minute phone call. And I'll give you guys actually a call in a day or two and just ask you what you thought of the video. Thank you very much for your time and have a great day.